This is, you know what this is. This is Kim Kardashian's inspired makeup look from the Met Gala. I used what I have to make it work, and I feel like I did get a little bit close. You know, obviously it's not exactly the same, but you can tell that it's inspired by her makeup. So if you want to see how I did it by using what products you have at home, keep on watching. Boo. So I've already done my eyebrows and I've primed my eyelids. I'm next going to go in with Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee. This shade is similar to the shade in the KKW Mario palette. So I'm going to use this quite high on the eyes. So I am using this above the crease. I'm also bringing it into the inner corners here. If you go on to Mario's Instagram, Makeup by Mario, I think, in one of his photos he very kindly listed out the products that he has used, and I wouldn't have known that he used a shade like this. I'm going into the Morphe 39A palette. And this shade right here is similar to the one that he said he used. I wouldn't have known that he used a shade like this. I'm going to take a tiny blending brush and I'm going to place that in the crease. This is like a brick colour. And in the photo it doesn't look like this shade is there. Now we're on to the tricky part. So he used a eyeshadow stick, a black eyeshadow stick. I don't have that. I'm just gonna give it a go with the Bourjois waterproof eyeliner. I don't have any more black eyeliners. This one isn't that creamy, especially because it's waterproof. It does dry down quite quickly. But I'm just working with what I've got. I didn't want to go out and get a black eyeshadow pencil just for this look. So what I'm going to do first is I've got a small angled brush and I'm going to coat the tip of the brush with the pencil. I'm not going to use tape because to be honest, my eyes hurt. I've done this look maybe like 4 times. I've tried to do it, and yeah, I don't like the feeling of tape on my face. So let's attempt to do it without tape. See what I mean? This eyeliner just is not that creamy. Anyway, I'm gonna draw a line like this. Okay, just as a little guide. And then I'm gonna go straight in with the eyeliner. And then going with the brush. So this is what it looks like so far. I'm going to use a black eyeshadow, and the one that I have is in the Morphe 39A palette. I've just got a tiny bit of black eyeshadow and I'm going to try and make this bit more smoking upwards like this. It's starting to look more smoky. This is what it looks like so far. Before I go any further, I'm going to go in with my NYX Epic Ink Liner and I'm going to do the inner corners of the eyes. I'm going to line it. I'm also going to come out here. I'm going to stop here, and before that dries I'm going to go in with the brush again and just blend that in, just so you don't see a harsh line here. Now I'm going to go into the black eyeshadow again and I'm going to go over this line. So that was just like a guide for me. I'm going to leave it like that so far. I don't really have a lot of fallout, but I'm just going to brush underneath. There's nothing really there, so I'm going to move on. I'm going to attempt to do that smoked out line on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Now I'm going to move on to the base. Before this whole video, I've already cleansed, I've exfoliated, I've put my serum and my moisturizer on. My skin does feel hydrated, but I'm still going to go in with primer. I'm just going to use the Stila One Step Prime, just to sort of even out the skin tone a little bit. For foundation, I'm going to go in with a full coverage one. This is the Maybelline 24 Hour Stay. This is full coverage, I like it, but this shade is Ivory. It's a bit dark for me, so I'm going to mix the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in 105 just to get the colour right. I'm just going to dot it around the skin just to put the product all around. Next, I'm going to use the Maybelline The Eraser Eye Concealer in the shade Lights. I'm going to put some on my chin. I'm going to put it on the bridge of the nose and the forehead. I put RCMA No Colour Powder in this little box thing. I'm going to put some on my sponge. And I'm going to pat this in. Now he did bake with her, but I'm just going to tap it in. Just going to use a brush as well to pat it in. Wipe off any excess. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to use Makeup Geek's Creme Brulee again. Oh, I think I had another colour on this. I think I had the colour from the Morphe 39A palette. Oh well, it's fine. Then I'm going to take the Bourjois waterproof eyeliner. I'm going to line the waterline. I'm also going to bring this right into the tear duct. I'm just making sure that the bottom waterline is connected with the wing on top, just so there isn't a gap. Now I'm going to take some black eyeshadow on an angled brush just because it's a little bit easier, and I'm going to smoke the bottom lash line out. I'm going to use the NYX Epic Ink liner and create a little point. The only dramatic eyelashes I have is the ones from Primark in Fantasy, the GWA ones. I'm going to put some mascara on, just the L'Oreal Telescopic, any mascara will do. I'm now going to put some glue on the eyelashes, wait for them to dry just a little bit, and then I'll stick them on. Right, so I've got the eyelashes on and I put mascara on my bottom lash line. Now the eyes are finished, I'm going to do the face. The NYX Wonder Stick, this is the only contour stick I have. Now she's really bronzed and contoured, so I really need to warm up my face because I'm quite pale. Right, let's see how it goes, and then I might apply some more. Now I'm going to use some bronzer. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Bronze. This is just to set the areas that are contoured, warm up bronze up the face even more. I might even apply some on my body because I'm so pale compared to her. I'm also going to use the bronzer and a small fluffy brush to contour the nose. Just tap over that with the sponge to soften it. Also put some at the bottom to cut it short. I'm going to put some under my bottom lip. Just a little bit here. Just to make the lip look a bit bigger. To highlight, I'm going to use the Gala Gilded Honey highlighter. I noticed she didn't only have highlight on her cheeks, but she also had a little bit in the middle of her forehead. And I think just a tiny bit on her chin. A little bit above the eyebrow. I'm also going to highlight the Cupid's bow. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a small brush and highlight the tip of the nose. And down the bridge of the nose. I'm going to do that with my finger. It's just quicker and easier. And I'm also going to highlight the brow bone, just a little bit here. Just under the arch. Moving on to the lips. The lip liner that I always use is the closest thing that I've got. So this is the LA Colors lip liner in Natural. Her lip liner was more brown. This one is more reddish, but we're gonna have to make it work. In the picture, her lips are, it's dark around the edges and then lighter towards the middle. So I am gonna slowly sort of bring the lip liner in a little bit. Then I'm going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London. Because I don't have a nude that matches close, I'm then going to use Satin Ribbon by NYX. This is the NYX Lingerie. Just in the centre. Finally, I'm going to set using just the MAC Fix Plus. Oh no, I'm running, this is like almost finished. I don't know if the button is broken. Oh no, it's not. It's because there's hardly anything in there. It's like spitting at me. Okay, I'm done with that. And this is the finished makeup look. Obviously it doesn't look exactly the same. This was just using what I have in my makeup collection. As long as you get the small details right, you can tell that it was inspired by that makeup look, you know, with the smoked out top lash line and the bottom lash line, the lipstick, and you can tell that it is inspired by that makeup look. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you next time. Bye.